Okay, we're joined in the interview room by Wisconsin head coach Greg Gard, along with student athletes Chucky Hepburn and Tyler Wahl. Coach, you want to make an opening statement?
Sure. First of all, congrats to North Texas. Obviously, they've had a terrific year and get to keep playing. But in terms of the game, I thought it was a tale of two halves. I thought we were really good offensively the first half. Second half, I thought they got up into us a little bit with some pressure. We turned the ball over early and gave them some momentum, and they got some confidence going. And then, obviously, a tale of two halves in terms of offensively. Shots not going in or us turning the ball over like I said, gave them momentum, and they made some plays and made some shots. So we figured it was going to be a lower possession game, that it was going to be like that. But this group has been through a lot this year, and as I told them, I'm really proud of how they've continued to battle and face adversity. We've faced more than our share of it, and this will help them not only as they go forward in their basketball careers, but who they are as people. I don't know if I've been in a locker room that has had that much adversity, but yet never showed 1 ounce of fracturing or individualism. They continue to come to work every day and gave us every single thing they've had, and that just is a credit to the character of the people that are in the locker room. Obviously, with these two guys, with Chucky and Tyler helping lead the way. So, questions?
All right, please raise your hand. We will bring a microphone to you right here on the side.
Jeff Patrikas, Journal Sentinel. Greg, can you walk us through what you had hoped to get coming out of that timeout, what you were trying to get done on that play?
Yeah, there was multiple options. We had Connor coming off a little rub screen at the top. Chucky was screening Tyler into the post on the backside, and then Steve was cleaning up Chucky at the top. And I think they took away Connor coming to the baseline, that area, and we were able to get to Chucky, and Chucky saw guys run at him, and then was able to get to Steve, and probably one pass too many. We need to get the ball up on the rim.
One more here and then up front.
It's Journal Sentinel again. Tyler, you had that, I don't know if you thought that you couldn't get it up on the rim and tried to pass it to Steven, but can you just walk us through that last couple seconds of that play?
Yeah, I mean, I got it dumped off to me. I feel like me and Steve were pretty close to each other. Looking back at it now, I probably just should have put it up, but I dished it off and turned it over.
Right here in the front.
Michael McCleary, Wisconsin State Journal. Chucky, did they switch anything up on you after you got off to that hot start?
No, I don't think they switched up on me. I think they just stayed on me. In this first half, they just lost me a couple times. In the second half, I don't think they lost me.
Right over here.
Jim Polzane, Wisconsin State Journal. Greg, do you think you guys got a little tentative when they did get up in you in the second half?
Well, when the ball's not going in, it has a tendency to do that. I thought we were aggressive and doing some good things, and between, like I said, some turnovers that got us out of rhythm, and then we had some good looks too, both in the paint and from the perimeter. So the inability to keep our momentum going offensively, obviously, I'm sure created some tentativeness, but it's more of a credit to them. I think they dialed up a little bit more ball pressure in the second half, and didn't let us, be as free and easy as maybe we were in the first half.
Other questions? We got two more over here, one and one.
For both Tyler and Chucky, I know this is not the way you guys want to end your season. What do you take away from this season that you hope can be lessons learned that you can put to good use next year?
I mean, for the most part, we're all young players. Most of our guys first-year players playing here at Wisconsin. So, it's just a learning experience. Next year, hopefully, we come in more experienced and more grit, and that's what's going to give us confidence going into next year.
I think something that we take away is that the guys in our locker room, we could have had many opportunities where we fell apart, and then I just feel like we know what we're going to get with the guys who are in there.
All right, go ahead.
Greg, you mentioned you saw in film that they defend late into the shot clock, pretty often. How difficult was it to create things when that first, second option wasn't really there?
Now, I'll go through the tape, Mike, but I thought we moved the ball pretty well for the most part. We had the ball into good position, whether it was dribble penetration, post play. You know, we had some good looks from the perimeter too. You know, I'll go through and grade all those, but I think you know, I think the biggest thing was the turnovers that gave them just momentum and increased their aggressiveness even more, and we were able to capitalize and kind of put them on their heels and counter back with making plays.
Okay, right here.
Greg, offense was kind of a season-long struggle for you. You've talked about being active in the portal. Is that, without naming positions, is that a need, finding more scoring?
Well, we'll address those things as we go forward, and not into that right now.
Right up front.
Tyler, the team has talked throughout this run about the positives that you've drawn from this. Does the way it ended this way change anything about that?
I just feel like the way it ended was kind of a cap to how the season went, where we get some good things going and then something happens and it's a step backwards, take a few steps forwards, take a few steps backwards. So yeah, that's just kind of how it went.